Hey YouTubers, Colo, the original Maliho here. Today back in Lifting Simulator. That's right, 2 videos in one day. That's because I've been getting a lot of requests lately to revisit auto clickers and do some auto clicking tutorials. So here we are. We're going to cover 3 basic scenarios for auto clicking. One, just auto clicking to grind away to get big, and the fastest way I know how. And then we're also going to look at how can I use an auto clicker to auto farm weights. Can I use it to auto upgrade my weights? The answer is yes, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And then thirdly, we're going to look at auto farming kills. So the first auto clicker that I use is free. It is the auto clicker by Polar 2.1. The link is down in the description below. This is a basic auto clicker. You select the location, you tell it how many milliseconds to wait between clicks, and you can add those positions. You can also vary those positions. But for standard auto clicking, you choose a location. It doesn't have an infinite loop ability, so you have to max out the request there. I set it to about 100 milliseconds in between each click, so that's 10 clicks per second. And let's see, as you can see here, when I activate it, it just clicks repeatedly at the designated location, lifting the weight at 10 clicks per second. Something I really do like about this Polar auto clicker is it's free, but also while auto clicking, I have free range with my mouse where, look, I can change my perspective, look around, as well as I have free range with my keyboard. If I want to run around, jump, go harass people, I can do that while the auto clicker is operating. It doesn't stop me from doing that ability. Our other auto clicker does not allow us to do that, and we'll visit that here shortly. But that's what it looks like, just auto clicking non-stop. That's how you would run a basic auto clicker with this free auto clicker. However, I have found out that running one auto clicker doesn't maximize your muscle, so I have gotten to where I will run the second auto clicker, which is AFK standard, and this is actually a paid auto clicker, but it allows me not only to automate clicks, but also to automate keystrokes. That comes in handy for when we look at setting up auto clickers for the auto killing, or setting up the clicker so that we can automatically update our weight. So that's how you run the AFK standard auto clicker. Like I said, I actually will run now 2 auto clickers to maximize my muscle gain, in which I'm doing now. You can see the mouse jumping back and forth between the 2 clickers location. I do that purposely because I want to be able to look at the screen and know whether or not my auto clickers are running. And I found that this will actually maximize. The devs say that you get 2 clicks per sec based on their coding, and that's correct, but the only way I've been able to get that is by running 2 auto clickers. If I run one auto clicker, I don't get the 2 clicks per second. So that's a basic auto clicker setup. This is for grinding, and this is the fastest way I know of gaining muscle. Okay, and we're back. You can see here that I've changed the settings on our auto clickers, and what I did is I changed the settings to set up for auto upgrading weights. What you'll see is in my Polar clicker, which is doing all my clicking, I'm clicking one location to lift a weight for about 20 seconds, and then you can see here that my X and Y coordinates start changing, and this just basically mimics the click locations if this was open as I would be clicking them. So what's important when using this setup is you actually leave your cell window open, or this buy window open, just to this screen, and these you have to take some time in setting up, but you set it up to mimic those same mouse clicks of selecting each weight and equipping it and working your way up. You can set this up for 1 weight, 3 weights, 6 weights. In this tutorial I set it up to go through 3 weights because I'm not going to be here for days or hours, but it's a great way to set up and go AFK, and you'll still automatically upgrade your weights. Another important thing to pay attention to is your camera angle, because depending on the way you're looking is going to depend on what you're looking at. If you notice, if we go to my AFK clicker here, that the S key is the first key that is pressed, and that's held for 1/10 of a second. The S key will run me out of the circle for 1/10 of a second, out of the cell. That's the hardest thing with farming, selling, or weights, is getting out of that circle, and this AFK allows me to do that because I'm going to run out of the circle, Then you'll notice I quickly go to punch and then back to my weight, and then I wait for 5 seconds. That's important because anytime you upgrade your weight or you change weights, your weight is not going to be equipped. So you need a way to equip your weight after the upgrade, and that's what AXIF does. So what's really happening here is our polar is kind of like the motor or the engine of the car, where it's clicking away. And that's what it's doing. It's propelling us forward. It's going to continue clicking. It's going to click in the spot to lift weight, and then every 20 seconds follow this set of clicks to upgrade our weights. And then what's happening is with the AXIF, it's determining the direction, kind of steering what we're doing. First it's saying, okay, run out of the circle, equip fist, equip weight, wait 5 seconds, run out of circle, equip fist. And so that's how you get out of the circle, but you also make sure your weight stays equipped. And I like the 5 seconds. It's a nice cozy wait time because at any time, these are not going to be matching up all the time. You can count on that. At any time, the longest that a weight will not be equipped will be 5 seconds, but rarely does that happen. Sometimes it's very brief. And that's the setup on how you can farm your muscle and auto update your weights without having to wake up at midnight or at 2 o'clock. Hey guys, here we are again. You'll notice here we got a new setup where we're going back to polar. Polar's just clicking the one location. Again, it's just going to be clicking along. Everything else that we're doing, we're going to be driving with AXIF here. And this is a pretty basic setup for AXIF. We're basically equipping a weapon, waiting 1/10 of a second, then going back to our weight. This is a great setup. I like using it with the Stomp and with the Cronus skill for multiple reasons, but basically it allows you to get a kill, do damage without really interrupting your clicking. So let's get this started and I'll show you what it looks like here. So here we are. This is running well, that's just me clicking. Hold on. Here we go. Running the script. You can see here. And then there's the AXIF firing. That punch looked funny holding a pyramid, didn't it? But you can see every 5 seconds we do a damage effect, depending on what weapon's equipped. It's very easy for us to change what we want to equip by going to AXIF over here and just recording whichever key we would press to equip. Chronos is 0 if you have that skill. My alt doesn't have Chronos, otherwise that's what I would be firing. 3 is Stomp, and then you have all your other god skills in between. This is most effective using your Stomp or your Cronus skill because it will affect all people in a certain area. I really like it with Cronus because not only does it affect everybody in a certain area, but it continues to do damage and it causes them to glitch or dance, while you're lifting the weight. So it's almost like a non-stop damage to them with the Cronus skill, which I really like that. So when I'm farming fame or kills AFK, this is the setup I'm doing, and I'm usually using the Cronus skill. So I'm constantly lifting and constantly getting the kills. Until I see you guys later, lift in peace. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, tell me what you think in the comments below. Hope this helps you as you lift in peace.